Today in Minecraft, I want to make a huge, colourful, overgrown temple. And this isn't just going to be any temple because we're going to use it to worship the most important thing to us in the game right now. Something I don't have yet in this world, but we really need, and I would say it's the most important enchanting book. Can you guess what it is? We have basically every other good enchantment. It's going to be a mending temple. I guess maybe we could do it like we worship the villager who gives us the mending books. If we row down the river, I actually have a single villager over here that we could use for it. Oh, and I was gonna say, I thought it was a plains villager and I kind of wanted a more special outfit, but you're actually not a plains villager. Okay, this guy's gonna be perfect for this. Okay, so I know right now you're living like a captured slave, but soon you're gonna be a god in a temple and we're gonna worship you. Just you wait. But going into free cam and having a look at my base, this is what we've got so far. So I want a spot nearby to build the temple, but I don't want it to be kind of right up next to everything else. So maybe we do a little path going from over here and go through a few trees, and then the temple could be over here. Come on, Aki, let's go clear out a big space for that. All of this terrain is still a mess, but I think we've got roughly the kind of size and flatness that we'll need. We may have to go back a little further, but also our axe is quickly dying on us. Even though it has Unbreaking 3, we've got so much spruce wood now, which is always nice. But as you can see from our tools, we really do need mending, and I don't think they're going to last resource collecting for a giant temple either. So maybe we sort out the mending villager and get some mending books first, and then we finish the temple. So back over here with this guy, our first step really is going to have to be to zombify him. And then we can cure him. So we'll need to make potions of weakness to cure him, but we don't have any blaze powder because I haven't been to a nether fortress yet. And I was just preparing myself to go into the nether and thinking of how far away the fortress is. And honestly, how much lava there is in our nether spawn. But then I remembered, there may be another way, and it may be an easier way. So we've got our boat. And not far from here, just over there somewhere, we've got some snow biomes, which we've never checked out yet. But there's a structure in those that may help us, so let's go have a look. And here we are, we've arrived at the snow biomes. And what we're looking for is a little structure that might have the potion that we need to cure our villager. And that structure is not a pillager outpost, but I guess we'll go over there. Wait, actually, is that one right next to it? It is, it's an igloo. Okay, we're actually going to go straight for the igloo, so I don't believe that it's guaranteed that it'll have what we're after, but it might do. Oh gosh, oh. Can you not hit me, please? Leave me alone. Oh, this igloo has little windows made of ice. That's so cute. Okay, but if we dig up the carpet... Oh, I was thinking it wasn't looking promising because I honestly thought that the door would be there. But if we come down here... I think this is going to have what we need. Hello. Oh, wow, look at you. I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be able to cure you today because I need the potion for other things. Oh, yes, there is one in here. Splash potion of weakness. Yay, that is what we need from Mending Villager, and we also need a golden apple, which is provided. It was actually so much easier than visiting a nether fortress. But tell me why I hear like 5,000 zombies. Oh, yes, here's the cobble. It is. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me light it up. I don't really need this spawner for anything, but I want to check out the loot. And, oh, we have horse armor and all of that right in the igloo. Oh, hello. Everybody leave me alone. What have we got? Okay, that was a bit of a dud. And we need to leave. And we are back, and I'm just chilling on my balcony waiting for night because we need to zombify our new mending villager in order to cure him, but it's looking like it's almost evening, so let's go visit him. And how are we going to do this? Honestly, I think our best chance to not be blown up by a creeper or hurt our villager is to just kind of leave him exposed. So we can kind of just open this and see if any zombies come and get him in the night. I'm so sorry, I probably shouldn't say this within earshot of you. I promise it's all going to be okay, but we are going to build a little roof of you so you don't burn in the sunlight. And let's just see how we go with this. Okay, good luck. I promise everything's going to be good. It's going to be so fine. I'll just be in the safety of my house. We can probably watch him from this window actually. Oh yes, this is a perfect view. And it's just become night, so let's just perch out here and see how it all goes.
A few moments later.
So at first there were a couple of zombies that got into the water, and then they just seemed to kind of forget about the villager. They ended up despawning, but luckily this guy came in clutch. We got him! Oh, ow. Thank you for your service, Mr. Zombie. And as for you, I'm very sorry about this, but let me help you. There we go. Ow! Why is their range so big now? And while he's curing, I guess we'd like to make him a lectern. So we need a book, or 3 rather, for a bookshelf. And then some slabs, and that will just hopefully get him all set up to be a librarian. And then in order to get the mending trade, we're also going to need emeralds. I don't have a single emerald. I don't think I've ever had one yet so far in this world, but we have a pretty good trade that we can use to get emeralds, and that is in here. So this is our little automatic pumpkin and melon farm. Let's see how it's been running. It looks like it's been doing pretty well, honestly. So if we craft all these pieces into actual melons, we'll be able to use those to trade with a farmer villager and get some emeralds. And we'll also want to get some carrots and wheat perhaps. Oh, and we got the zombie doctor advancement. Hello, Mr. Villager. How you doing? You better? Oh, you look dashing in there. Hello. He's currently offering 1 emerald silk touch. That's so good. Unfortunately, it's just not what we need the most right now. But I'm gonna keep collecting carrots, and then we'll go find a farmer villager in a village somewhere. When I arrived at a village, I shut this guy in a house and traded carrots with him, until he eventually offered me pumpkins, and luckily he also had the melon trade. I also decided to bring a fletching table with us because we have so much bamboo that we can convert into sticks, and then we can trade that with a fletcher, but honestly it didn't make nearly as many emeralds as the farmer did. And now at this point, mostly thanks to this guy, a master level farmer who loves his job so much that he's in the composter, but he's been selling us these 3 emerald melons, which is so good. He also sells 3 golden carrots for just 2 emeralds. So if we ever run out of steak, we're definitely going to keep that trade in mind as well. But for now, we have way more emeralds than we needed for today. So I'm super happy, and we can head back home. And here we are re-rolling for mending, which took a while. Now, after a fair bit of re-rolling, we have mending. I'm going to buy quite a few of him and put them on all of our tools and armor. He should also be leveling up, so maybe he'll give us, lanterns. That's kind of nice. And impaling 1, we don't really need that. And my priority here is definitely fixing my axe, but we'll put it on everything else as well. And now we're back to 0 levels, but we can go visit our little zombie friends down here and get everything mended. Hello, zombies. And now my axe and everything is mended. We can get on with thinking about our temple, so I'm going to continue clearing out these trees over here, and then we're going to go straight into gathering some supplies. And I think the thing that we'll need most of is a lot of tuff, because I've decided to build the temple out of mostly tough bricks. While we do all of this, I wanted to do a quick shout out to my Blossom Club members. Thank you all for supporting me. As always, I appreciate it so much. And if you guys can see, there's a tiny glint of blue. We did get some diamonds while collecting tuff, so that was very nice. And then I went straight into collecting cherry wood because I do want this temple to be nice and bright, so we are going to need some colourful blocks as well as the tuff. And after all of that, our supplies chest is looking pretty good, but we totally need some more coloured blocks because I don't just want to use pink, I want to use red and blue blocks as well. And for red blocks, I was thinking red terracotta, so we're going to need to visit a mesa and do a lot of collecting there. And I have not been to a mesa here yet, but I know the nearest one is pretty far away, so I guess we'd better strap in and get going. Strap in, buckle up, I don't know, I sound like we're going on a car ride, but we're totally just walking. But okay, we've got what we need for the road, so let's go. And after a bit of traveling, I think we're getting close now. We've reached a desert village, and also it looks like there's a partially buried temple over there. But obviously when you're at the village, you've got to loot the village. Oh, look at all the villagers. They're in a full gossip mode. And actually, no, now that I'm thinking of it, we might need all of our inventory space. Oh, the bundle might help. But we're going to need a lot of inventory space for all the terracotta we need to mine. But we can't pass up a desert temple. This thing is so buried. Like so buried. Okay, let's go. Oh! Ah! Oh, we don't have a brush. We'll have to revisit that part of the temple one day. But for now, let's do the little digging down here. And hopefully we'll get something cool down here. Oh, books. Lower silk touch. And not a whole lot else. Oh, we can't put books in the bundle. And it's night and I hear creepers. I'm scared. I'm gonna grab my bed and run. Running back to the village. That's a creeper. I thought it was a cactus. Okay, excuse me. Coming through. And look at that. We've found a little bit of mesa in the distance here. Red terracotta, here I come. Wait, did the game add wild camels? I feel like that must be a thing that was added recently. I like it. And there's also more kind of things going on the ground here with the dead bushes and the grasses. Maybe this isn't that new, but I haven't seen it. And we have another pillager outpost, it looks like, just over that little hill. I feel like there's so many of these in my world, and also they never give me any good loot, so you guys are probably wondering why we're even going there at this point, but I'm just always kind of hoping for a goat horn or maybe an armor trim, and both armor trims and a goat horn. Finally, we did it! Woo! And now we collect terracotta. After getting a few stacks of terracotta, I started heading back, but I found this mangrove swamp and I realized that we could really do with a regular swamp. So I started looking around for that, but the reason why is because I want more light blue dye, so we need the orchids. And I did eventually find a swamp and I was looking for orchids for ages and only found this one patch. But that should at least do it for now, and now we can head home. And now we're back. I want to real quickly check if we can put Aqua Affinity on our boots. Wait, does it not go on boots? Wait, am I crazy? What does it go on? Why do I not remember this? Is it helmet? Oh, it's helmet. Okay. So now I think we have at least a level of all of the water enchantments. We've got Depth Strider, Respiration, and Aqua Affinity. I always get them kind of confused, but at the end of the day, I think you just want all of them. But beyond that, we're just going to use some of our blue orchids that we collected to make some more light blue concrete. And then our colourful blocks will include red, pink, and blue. And with that, I would say we'll be ready to build the temple. And we're nearly out of sand. Aha, that is so annoying. We're not going back to the desert, we'll just go find a beach. And the Aqua Affinity actually really ended up helping us with collecting sand in the rivers. And now we're able to make all of the light blue concrete. And we're ready to build. Hello, dogs. This is my dog, I don't know who you are. I guess it's okay if you want to hang out though. But I want to get going on this tempo. I'm really excited to start it. We're definitely just going to start with not thinking about the details or the texturing at all. So I'm making a whole load of chiseled tough bricks, but I also want some chiseled tough and some maybe brick slabs. Oh, and also stairs just to round out some corners. Oh, and we're going to need stairs just to go up the staircase for like the middle of the temple. But okay, I've mapped out this potential corner for a starting spot. And this is going to be inspired by Aztec temples, but it's not going to be super realistic, just kind of going for whatever I want. But I was thinking of doing these little 3 wide sections with a pillar on either side. So we'll do another one here. 1, 2, 3, a pillar. 1, 2, 3, pillar. 1, 2, 3, pillar. How many is that? That is 4 sections, and then we'll fill them in with this. And honestly, this is going to be pretty huge. I was thinking of having that as kind of taking us to the middle. So if that takes us to the middle, we might have a 5 wide staircase here. And then it's going to be very symmetrical. So we do the same thing on the side. Is this placement good? So we're walking up here along the path and here is the temple. It really is super wide. But I wanted it to be big and it takes up all the space that we cleared out. So I think we're good. And it is going to be symmetrical on all 4 sides. So we just need to go around doing the same thing all the way around. And that brings us here, and I will say it again that this is all kind of big. I'm starting to think that we definitely did not gather enough tough blocks and that I'll probably run out at some point, but I think I'll deal with that off camera when it happens. Since you guys have already seen me gather tough for today, but for now let's work on the height just of this first layer. So we will be layering it a little bit like a cake, but I was thinking of going 5 blocks up per layer. And then for the 6th block, it'll be kind of going across like this. And then we just add in a little bit of rounded edges. And then we just go around all the way, repeating this. I ended up moving straight onto the 2nd layer of archways, and when I inevitably had to go get more tough, I found some diamonds, so gotta show you that. And look at that, we have the frame pretty much in. We're just missing kind of a little bit of the top and a couple of little details. And I kind of started doing the details and then I thought I should probably bring you guys back for that. But so far we've got these staircases going up from all four sides, so it's completely symmetrical. And then just with this little area in the middle, which is going to be an enclosed building where our mending villager will be at the very top of the temple. So we'll be filling in this on 3 sides, and I was going to see how stone looks just because everything is very tough at the moment. Pun not intended. We make kind of a little doorway, archway area, and then fill in the rest of the walls. That's not even the front. I did a doorway to the side. I think I'm losing it. I've been working on this a little too long today. But it's also honestly been really fun because you can kind of just zone out once you know how to repeat the same thing on every side. And we better add in some torches, but now we've got this little building at the top, and I added a front wall here made of actual wall blocks, but it's just a facade at the moment, so we want to add a little bit more height. And then the other details that I started working on were just kind of detailing the top of this area, so we've got some walls and some slabs. And I was thinking of doing a lantern on top of every wall, but I was basically just going around doing this pattern, so we can continue with that. And then next, this dirt might look like temporary blocks, but it's actually going to be all grass up there. So we just need to get a little bit more dirt to fill in the rest and then lead some grass up there somehow. So I was thinking we could get some more grass from over here. Also, this space is huge. I didn't have any plans for it, but I was thinking one day maybe we make it into a mob farm or a creeper farm, or maybe even today. Honestly, I don't know. Depends how long all of this takes us. And let's get this grass growing up here. And we fill it in. And after finishing up placing all of the dirt and also finishing the little roof up there, I'm very pleased to say that I think we're finally done with Tough. As much as I like it, it's getting kind of boring at this point. And I think now is the time where we get to start adding colour. So let's get straight into that. And here is our progress. I made some little villager thingies on either side. Wait, let's do a little zoom out. So this is how the temple is looking so far. We still have to make it a little bit more lush, I think. I want to make it pretty overgrown and also kind of inspired by what's in Lush caves, which means we need to go visit a Lush cave and get all the drip leaf and a couple of spore blossoms. I also have some vines growing over here and on these trees over here, just so that we can cover the whole thing in vines. And I have a little mod where you can share them and then they won't grow anymore. But what I think we should do is kind of leave all of the vines growing and go find a Lush cave. I found an entrance to one before, but it wasn't a very proper one. I know there's some in this area. Some of what's below us is dripstone, but I've also seen some azalea trees around. So I think our mission is just going to be to find an azalea tree and then dig down. Oh, hello, Cold Piggy. And I've scaffolded up and I'm looking around and I don't know where the azalea tree I thought I was heading to is. Oh, there we go. I see it. Do you see it? Oh, and there's another one here. Let's go over here. And we're just gonna dig right down all around it. And after heaps of digging and acquiring a lot of rooted dirt, it looks like we might have found something. Or not. Not me thinking we're about to break into a Lush cave. It's just a bunch of clay. Oh, there we go. Should we just drop in, or is that kind of crazy? I think we can do it. There's darkness and there's Lush cave. Oh, there's a spore blossom. Oh, and I saw an axolotl. Okay, but I don't want to turn my back on this dark area. Not until we've done a little bit of lighting it up. Gotta make sure everything is safe. Okay, I think that'll do. Heading back this way. And I wasn't even thinking about clay, to be honest, but we might get a ton of clay while we're here as well. And we'll be able to put some pots outside our temple. Oh, that's a spawner, isn't it? Oh, why is there a creeper? No, not the creeper just running at me. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh! We still have to sort out that spawner though before the zombies keep coming for us. Please no. Oh, what is that? No! What the heck? Ow! Excuse me, but what was that? Okay, I'm gonna go into free cam and you can't stop me. there's a witch, there's 2 creepers, and then you come in here and there's 2 more creepers. I hate this so much. I've never seen this in a spawner room. And I was kind of hoping things would despawn, but I still hear a witch. There she is, down in the hole. Oh, there's a creeper behind me. This is fine. Everything is fine. I'm gonna take this spore blossom while we're up here. And you know what? We have the spore blossom. We have some glowberries. I kind of just want this to be over quickly now. I'm gonna get this diamond because I saw it earlier, and I think there's another one over here. And then I think we're gonna get out of here just as soon as possible because I hate it here. And because I know there's still 2 creepers in that room somewhere over there. And we're leaving. Okay, so let's try to never go caving ever again. Maybe if I brought you it would have helped, but you would have needed armor honestly to survive all of that. But I want to start placing some of these pots. We got these of course from all of the clay, and I want to start making this area a little bit more green and lush. So I'm just gonna go around placing the glowberries and the drip leaf and everything, and just kind of finishing everything off. And we did it. We have a temple, and I think it looks really, really cool. We've got this long path up here that goes all the way to it, and I decided last minute to add some campfires as well. They're kind of hidden under the grass there, just to add a little bit of movement and kind of as though it's geothermal activity. And then we've got these water streams coming down here for a bit of visual interest and wrapping all the way around the building. And then of course just all of the lush cave stuff. We've got the particles from the spore blossoms, and I think it's looking so good. It's definitely done, and we just need to get the villager up here in the very top. But we have such a nice view of the whole forest from up here, but also I kind of don't want to enclose this area, but I want to make sure the village is protected. So I don't know what the best way to do that is, because any zombies could probably come from, I don't know, anywhere. But also the top of this area is really well lit. We've got lanterns the whole way around, so maybe it'll be fine. I have another thought as well to try to make it mob proof. We just need some carpets and some berries. But before that, let's just focus on getting the villager in. Hello, Mr. Mending. You're about to get a house upgrade. It's going to be really nice. Okay, let's get you along the river. But okay, a lot of you guys told me to get him up blocks. I just have to jump a lot, so hopefully that'll work for us. Wow. And so far so good. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Oh, not in the pumpkins. Oh my gosh, this is honestly so much easier than using minecarts for everything like we used to. Are you following me? Oh, yes! But speaking of minecarts, maybe he'd look better sitting in a little minecart here, and we could kind of hide it with the lectern, like if we had lectern here. The boat's not really giving the illusion that he has free will. I grabbed the supplies though, so if we block this off so that he can't get out, and then we get him in a minecart, so we can have a rail, a minecart, and then he just needs to get in. You're like purposely avoiding the minecart, aren't you? Oh, there we go. Now he looks so short in it. Is that normal? I mean, he's just in like a normal sitting position, but this doesn't look quite right. Maybe it'll have to do though. Let's decorate this a little bit more and kind of see how it works out. I definitely wanted to add leaves so we can have the leaf particles coming down, and we need to sleep. And then we can take down these torches and have a couple of lanterns instead. To help spawn proof, I was planning on using sweet berries, and I always forget you can do this. Oh, goodbye block. In fact, I don't think I've ever done this before, but if you place a sweet berry and then a carpet, any zombies trying to come up the stairs here should stop at the carpet here because they don't want to get hurt by the berry. Although I don't know if their range would still be able to hit the villager from here, but we're just going to use this as extra proof, and then we'll do it at the bottom of the stairs as well. Wait, actually, I don't know if we can do it right here because of the water. What happens if we... Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, in that case, do you think the water would deter any zombies? I don't know. I think it's proofed enough, hopefully. We'll try and make him a comfy looking seat though. So I was thinking a door along here. And from the front, it kind of looks like he's on a cute little seat. Then we'll just go down the back here, and this is a total mess. But we're just trying to spawn proof this side a bit. So some torches out in the forest. And I think with that, that completes the whole mending temple setup. So anytime we need more mending books, we can just come up here and visit our mending villager. He just opened the door. I don't know if I can stop that from happening. It's kind of funny though. He likes playing with the door, so he can have that. Whatever keeps you happy, buddy. But that will be all for today, so be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.